because if you don't take the precaution, then you run the risk of infecting someone else. And so I've really become in favor of these very restrictive measures like national mask mandates, perhaps even a lockdown if the Senate can get it together and give everyone enough money so that the businesses can close but not close permanently, and so people can stay at home for 4 to 6 weeks. Because if you look at what's happening in Europe, I mean, they had this second wave that there was a huge spike, and now it's really slowing down. At Belgium, for instance, they had daily infections peak at 24,000 people on Monday, but on Monday there were only 4,600 new cases. That's because of a lockdown. Italy, same thing, 27,000 new cases on Monday compared with 40,000 cases on a Friday, just because of these restrictive measures. And I mean, think about what Sarah said. I mean, there are people in government that are supposed to be taking the lead. They're supposed to be showing by example, and they can't even get it together. I think we have a clip of what happened on the Senate floor just yesterday.
You start by asking the presiding officer to please wear a mask as he speaks, and people below him are, I can't tell you what to do, but I know that the behavior...
I don't wear a mask when I'm speaking, like most senators.
Well, most senators...
So but I don't need your instruction from...
I know you don't need my instruction, but there clearly isn't much interest in this body in public health.
I mean, he had the coronavirus and is speaking, all the droplets are like just spraying out. And do you see the woman that's like 3 feet in front of him or less than 3 feet in front of him? Does he not care about that staffer? So if you don't have the senators doing it, because masks are not even mandatory on the Senate floor. They are mandatory on the House floor, but not on the Senate floor. So I'm thinking if the Senate can't get it together, why do we expect other people to have this increased personal responsibility? It ain't gonna happen. We've got to mandate for it to happen.
When we're talking about the people in charge, all the senators and the Congress people, so we have this conversation going on about the holidays, and I'm trying to see where it was. Dr. Scott Atlas. I don't know if you know who he is. He's the guy that really has no background in
infectious diseases.
Infectious disease, has nothing. He says, you know what? Look at the clip. Watch the clip. You don't need me. Watch the clip.
This kind of isolation is one of the unspoken tragedies of the elderly, who are now being told, don't see your family at Thanksgiving. For many people, this is their final Thanksgiving, believe it or not. What are we doing here?
So,
oh my God.
So when we come back,
he also believes in herd immunity. He also believes in herd immunity.
Don't do it now, because we have to take a break. Don't do it. We will talk about this when we come back. But I needed y'all to see it. We'll be right back. Is this Dr. Atlas making any kind of sense?
Not to me. He says this could be their last Thanksgiving. Well, you might be ensuring it's their last Thanksgiving and other people's if you continue to expose people to this. But this always brings me back to the military. I think about the fact that we're skipping a Thanksgiving, and by skipping it, you can give gratitude with no company at all. So we will be celebrating Thanksgiving together. But there are military families that miss the birth of their own kids, like people serving in the military, and the cost of the families they leave behind. They miss tons of things, every life moment possible to give us our daily rights. We can all do our part now and not celebrate Thanksgiving together. Do it remotely, do it by Zoom. Consider it your duty to this country right now to stay at home. Nobody's telling you can't have turkey, eat up. But you don't need to do that by exposing loved ones and other people in your community to this deadly virus.
What about you, Joy? What's your thought on all this?
Oh, well, as the unofficial spokesperson for the Social Security crowd, let me say to Dr. Atlas, this is not my last Thanksgiving, you embarrassing quack.
Now, he's a neuroradiologist, Joy.
Whatever happened to first do no harm? This guy he is a menace to society, this man. Of course Trump picks him, because he only picks the best people. But, I mean, come on. You know, don't listen to a radiologist when it comes to a virus. Please, ladies and gentlemen out there, do not listen to this quack. He's a quack. He's a quack. Quack, quack.
Oh, Sonny, guess what? You have something you have to say.
Yeah, I have a correction. Dan Sullivan actually didn't test positive for COVID. It was